Hi everybody, my name is Sarah and I'm a program manager for Best Buddies out of our Chicago office. So today I am going to show how you can add a topic to your Flipgrid using organic content. So you can use this Discovery tab and find what other educators and creators are making on Flipgrid and use that and add it to your Flipgrid grid that way. Or you can add a topic here. You can also save things in there, so if you find something you really like, but it's not quite the time, you can save it and look for it later. So you can see here we have all sorts of items. We're just using our Flipgrid for just conversation starters, so they're all just kind of icebreaker type questions. But you can see that we have a couple of them that are active on our page. You can see when they went active, and then you can see everything that's scheduled. We have found that things, when they sort it out based off of what order you posted it in, not chronologically. So this isn't the one that'll be posted last, but we could move these things around if you wanted to reorganize them, which we definitely should, because this is our last one down here, because we're all the way scheduled through December. So I will also show you how to schedule things. It's pretty cool. So we're going to hit add a topic. So this question, we have 35 characters here that you can write a quick little intro that this is what people will immediately see. You might have seen some of our intros that we had on that last page, things like what's your favorite food. So we're going to do today a question about what people's favorite present is. So we'll just do a quick little thing there, and you can see how close you're getting to that 35 character count. So in this prompt section, one thing that's important to keep in mind when you're writing it is that when people are getting ready to record, they'll be able to click a button that gives them the prompt again so that they don't have to go backwards. So it's good to write in here some ideas or instructions that can help guide people through maybe how to record the video, what kind of questions and things that they can say. So it's a great place to elaborate a little bit more. Because even this, favorite present ever, some students might already know what they want to say just at that title. So here we're going to click record a video or upload a previous video sharing what your favorite, I'm trying to think grammatically, I don't think I have this right. I'll fix it later. You've ever received, definitely not. Teachers, I'm sorry if you're cringing. Record a video or upload a previous video sharing what your favorite present you've ever received is and why you loved that present. And then I'll put bonus, if you have that present / item, we'd love to see it! Exclamation mark. Okay, so you see that you have a 1,000 character limit there. I have Grammarly on to help me. Apparently, they didn't tell me that this was ultra wrong, so I need a copy editor to help me out. But anywho, so you can see that it automatically will put captions there for you, and it'll auto-populate them. But here is where you're going to cue them in on what type of spelling and what type of language they should be looking for that people will mostly be speaking. So I know that most of the people that will be replying to this video will be speaking in English and American English at that. So I have selected English United States, and then you can choose how long people can record for. So because Flipgrid is designed so that teachers can use it in the classroom and students can give presentations, you have a pretty wide range of options to choose from. We always put it at 1 minute and 30 seconds. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of time to give people a lot of space to share what they want. We have had participants who have wanted to share more than that, and they just record a second video under the same topic. So people aren't limited to only recording one video. They can record more than one. So we just choose that. Next, it's going to ask us if we want to review videos before they go active on our feed. And this can be an extra layer of security for you. For us, we do have a Flipgrid, someone who's our Flipgrid manager on our team, but we generally just keep this off, and she just checks in once a day. That way, whenever students are posting, they'll be able to see it right away and engage with each other right away. And we do have those background level of security on there. So if we ever feel like we need to change it, we will. But for right now, we just keep it off. Then you can add all sorts of different media. I know lots of people love Kahoot. So tons of different things you can add on here. We typically just add a GIF to go with it. So when you saw on that past screen that there were all those little squares on the side, those are GIFs that we add to go with it. But if you wanted to, add a video, so I have shown some examples before where teachers have used this for students to, watch a video from Sesame Street and then record a social emotional learning. They use it for like curriculum and a lesson, and record something that helps to develop their knowledge of a social emotional learning topic. You can record a video of yourself reintroducing this, upload a video as a sample, lots of different choices there. We tend to just use a GIF because it's pretty easy, and for our purposes, it's all we really need. Now, something to keep in mind from an accessibility standpoint when you're choosing a GIF is what sensory sensitivity as well as seizure triggers. So we don't want to choose anything that's moving very fast at all, nothing that has flashing. And then we also want to have some cultural sensitivity. And so as much as I love Santa, I am not going to choose Santa for this one. I am just going to choose this dancing presents one. It's not too flashy, not too much is going on there, so it should be fairly accessible. And it's not related to any one holiday. I'll be scheduling this for, Hanukkah time, Christmas time, and we want to be inclusive of every holiday that people might be celebrating, and hopefully all of our students will be able to relate to having received a present at some point in their lives, so it's not directly associated with one holiday. So we could just be done here, or there are more options that we can go to. So you can add a link. So if you were wanting to manage your chapter on here and you wanted to record a video about people uploading their membership applications, you could link in Best Buddies Online specifically to wherever your chapter is. So that can be very helpful. It also tells you can add in Google Docs, all sorts of different things that are helpful. So lots of options there. This is the one that we usually use here, is to schedule. So I will click here, and we're all the way in December. We already scheduled for the beginning of December, and we have these go live every single Monday. So this one will be for December 7th, and you'll see that it automatically changed over here. The status went from active to scheduled. And you can choose for these things to kind of expire, and so people would only have a week to reply or something like that. Right now, we're just keeping all of ours on never, so that when people come, they can just engage with whatever question they relate to or feel like they have something to share about. So you can do all these different things if you want to get notifications, see the views, see the likes, allow people to add sticky notes while they're recording to help remind themselves of things they might want to say, things like that. We always just leave that one on. So you can see videos and selfie styles. This will allow, when a student records a video at the end, it'll ask them to take a selfie. It's kind of like taking the cover photo for their video. So we always leave that one on. They can also upload a video or upload a selfie, so a picture there, and they can stretch it. So I always give the scuba diving example, but if someone was sharing a story about scuba diving, they probably wouldn't be able to record themselves underwater at the same time. So they would be able to, if they have a past video or a photo rather of themselves scuba diving, they'd be able to upload it and make that their cover image. So it just allows a lot of creativity there. So then we would hit create a topic. And so we can see right away that we have the option to share to our Google Classroom, our reminds. We can get a QR code specifically to this topic as well as a URL. So if you wanted to post this into your BBO, or if there's another place where you communicate with your students, you could do that. And so we'll just hit all set and we can see it here. If we wanted to go back and see all of the other topics that we have, we click right up here on our title name. And we can see, just like I was sharing earlier, the most recent thing that we have uploaded, most recent topic we've uploaded will go straight to the top. So even if we were adding, so we are all the way in December here, even if I was adding something for next week, it would go right up here. And so you don't have to reorganize it because it'll automatically put all the active stuff at the bottom, I believe. I could be totally wrong on that. If you like to be organized, you can fiddle with that and change it however you would like. So that is our Flipgrid, how to add a topic. I hope that was helpful.